What's happening?
Going on, y'all?
What's up?
Back another episode of Fiyah Session. Y'all know what time it is.
We in there like swimwear. We here.
I got my people with me, so y'all know how we gotta
Best
go around.
place to be on Tuesdays.
Oh. Yeah.
But, yeah, I like that. I like that. Best place to be on Tuesday.
It certainly is. It certainly is. Nowhere else to be but here with us. Let's go.
I don't know unless you. No, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, chill out, dog. We're not trying to
We're 1 minute and 30 seconds in, and you are already.
Well,
listen here, y'all gonna double team me again?
Nope.
It's okay.
I'm gonna put his business out there, y'all. He blocked. He's blocked.
I'm blocked right now, y'all. Sorry.
This morning I fell out.
He's blocked for a
Sorry
reason.
to all my fans.
He sent me a screenshot of why he's blocked. It
It
don't make sense.
It don't. See, thank you. See, I appreciate
But
your
it makes
support.
it even funnier.
Well, here's the thing. He's blocked on social media for something that shouldn't have been blocked. But see, this is what happens in real life. When you do stuff and you don't get caught, or you do get caught, but you get out of it. And the thing that you didn't do is the thing that you get proven guilty of.
Leave it up to Ken to go super analytical on me.
It's the
I
system.
think you broke it down nicely.
It's the system, man.
I'm
You're paying
blocked
now.
right now. It's okay though. I got my folks. Y'all here. See, I can still go live from Ken's phone. So we in there like swimwear. See, Facebook be trying to hold a brother down, but you know what I'm saying? We got multiple platforms we're working on.
Hey,
you working from the Underground Railroad.
I mean,
hey, you know what? By any means necessary, you got to get it done. You know what I mean?
That still means y'all should go like, subscribe, comment, and do all of that stuff under the post. Share it. Tell your friend, tell your neighbor, tell your cat, tell your dog, tell your niece. You know all of them. You know,
about your page, you're blocked right now.
Yeah, we got Jody in the comments saying free Benji. It's typical situation.
There's no bell. There's no bell, Jody. No bell.
Hold on. But you're yelling free somebody who's clearly guilty. Clearly guilty.
Hold on. No. Patricia already agreed.
You shouldn't have been posting that curvaceous bottle.
Yeah. See?
There you go. See how y'all do me, but it's okay though. I like both of y'all, so I like both of y'all.
Y'all already know how we do. We got a great guest today. Somebody who I've been trying to get for a little while. Somebody who I've been seeing around my city of Dallas, Texas, for years, man, and never met this brother before. Seen a lot of great work. It's a walking billboard, man. I seen a lot of people with his clothing brand on, man, and I never knew who was behind it. So I saw shout out to our guy CT the chef.
And we rocking the gear tonight, so appreciate it. Shout out to the gear.
I love my shirt. Sure.
I love mine too, except you got that blue on, but that's another story.
Yeah, we strategically did that. You know what I'm saying? We had to represent all the colors. You know what I'm saying?
I like the blue. The blue is hidden.
It's okay. It's all right. It looks nice on you. You're cool.
Benji. That's why you're blocked.
Let me tell you something though. I picked the colors out kinda, you know what I'm saying, because I already had an idea of who liked what color before I even asked. So I was like, okay, she's gonna want blue, he's gonna want red, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm typical. I got a collection of black shirts that I probably need to stop.
I got like 50 of them joined to myself. Like,
man. I can't get out of these black shirts, so I love them. But like I said, man, this brother has an amazing brand, an amazing story. I actually got a chance to go by the shop to pick up these shirts, and we chopped it up. So I learned a lot about him, man. So I was definitely hype about this interview and bringing him on the show. So without further ado, we want to welcome Mr. Brandon Denson.
Mr. FLYKONIC. Let's do it.
Welcome to the show.
How y'all doing?
Welcome.
Pretty good.
Okay, so I came to the shop, man, and I'm gonna tell y'all off the top. This dude is a consummate professional. Like, he's a businessman. He's gonna make sure you're taken care of. Like, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine. So we're gonna learn a lot tonight. But at the end of the day, the whole agenda is for you to go shop with this man. You know what I'm saying? Because his
Reach in
brand,
your pocketbook and spend some money.
his brand is amazing, but it's a meaning behind it all. So we're gonna get to all that. So Brandon, we want to start by, we always start the interview by asking the guests where they from, what set they claim, what's your background. Just talk to the people about where you're from.
I'm Brandon Denson, CEO of FLYKONIC clothing brand, Consumer Customs, Sneaker Giants. I'm from South Dallas, Texas.
Hold on. I knew that was coming. Say that again. You from where? Because we probably from the same block.
South Dallas, USA.
Bunton or what?
Burr Street, Bunton, same thing.
Right across from 2521 St. Clair Street. I know that's where we at. Doris right down the street.
Yes,
sir. I'm just saying that's home. That's home. I love home, even though I had to leave. I love home, so I respect that. I love that.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Thanks. Okay. All right. Well, you can go ahead, Brandon.
Yeah.
South Dallas, Texas, man. Just born and raised. Dallas is home. Started FLYKONIC about 9.5 years ago, going on 10. Had a passion for fashion. Always been a part of the culture. Been an athlete my whole life growing up into adulthood.
All right. And
always been a hustler. Transformed that into being a businessman and a brand. And it's been up from there. It definitely hasn't been easy. It's no cakewalk. It's been a struggle, constant, but I take everything that I do with passion, pride, and here we are.
You know what? I dig that because you're talking my language. I know most of us on here are entrepreneurs and we do our things and our shirts and hair and all of that type of stuff. Talk to us a second about what gave you the idea that you wanted to start your own brand. Like, go ahead.
I always tell this story. I grew up like most people in South Dallas in poverty, not having much, not being able to have the things that I want or need at times. Right. But as a young kid, I found a love for drawing, things of the culture. I really love, sneakers and reversible jerseys and, Nike tracksuits and Tommy Hilfiger and Polo and FUBU. And I used to draw them on kids in class. I used to draw a lot of that in my notepad. Wasn't paying attention that much in class. Not telling people they, stay in school, kids.
That definitely sounds like me for sure.
Right. But just always been creative. And I went to college. I was working, had a basketball scholarship, but, I was broke in school too. And started making a little money, dressing nicer. And I took it as a business. Like I went to a school in Marshall, Texas. It's the country. I'm a city boy. So I would come back home, buy stuff from like Burlington, Ross, different stores, go to different trade stores and buy refurbished clothes, take them back to my school and resell them with sneakers.
Right. Hustler's mentality.
Correct. Worked a lot of dead-end jobs, man, and it just wasn't for me. And that's no disrespect to anybody that worked job, but I'm not a very good listener, and I believe that I was smarter than a lot of my bosses, right. And I just couldn't trade my time for work hours when I know I could work for myself and make the same amount of money, if not more.
Right.
Yeah, so my cousin, shout out to my cousin Josh Hunter, he had a clothing brand. I was working 2 dead-end jobs. Him and his friend was coming to Houston, staying at my place, partying. And they would be fresh, man. And I was like, man, I would go take vacations and buy these. At the time, skater clothes and streetwear was very in, like Diamond Supply, Pink Dolphin, the Hundreds. So I would take little vacations and buy these things and come back and resell them on eBay. So I experienced bad customer service a few times, and I was looking at karmaloop.com, and I was like, you know what? He gave me the idea to it was a blessing in disguise because I thought my cousin and his crew, I thought they were so cool. I wanted to be a part of what they were doing.
Right.
He was like, nah, we kind of said. I'm like, okay, cool. So I took $500 out of my savings. I didn't have much. I had probably like $1,500. And I went to the bazaar in Houston, came up with a design, found a graphic designer on Craigslist, came up, and FLYKONIC history from there. And it went with a lot of struggles, man, but it was definitely worth it.
You mentioned the struggle part, like starting it up initially and getting things going. What gave you the name FLYKONIC? Like, because you know everyone has their brand. You want to put their brand, and you want to kind of put it the way you like it. What made you go with that name, and what's the inspiration behind it?
I always heard of like nicknames, and people be like Peanut and Bean and Joe, this person. I always wanted something that was top of the echelon. I don't want no nickname and just be a character. Or I wanted iconic. Iconic is timeless. It's forever. It's the top of the top. So I was like, Iconic Kings. Man, I had put 2 and 2 together. I'm real good with women, and I know women will shop.
Yeah.
So I said, man, I gotta make something. I can't.
They're your biggest supporters, right?
Right. I can't limit myself and just make it Kings. So I said something fly. Fly is top of the top as well. Iconic is top of the top. You can't get above that. So FLYKONIC, and I gave it my own definition, which is timeless pieces of fashion. So I put fly, iconic together. I say I'm gonna reverse the F so it don't look like FUBU or nothing like that. So the F is always backwards, and then instead of a C, I use the K. So it's FLYKONIC. Thank you.
I love that. I love that. I love it.
So
I love it too.
You know, people that are spiritual or religious could wear it. You know, people real funny about the names and the brands that they put on their back. And I just made something that could, you know, everybody could wear, everybody could relate to and understand it.
I dig that, man. That's inspirational, man. For the people that's watching, man, I hope they tap in and get this dope information because that's legit.
Yeah, he's definitely like wide range. Like I seen today, you had the short set that said God did. Like you said, you know, people that go to church could wear it, or people that, you know, whatever the case may be. People that's the latest drop on the J's is coming out. You got shoes for that. You got shoes like you touching everybody.
Right. And that's my thing. Like, my mindset every day, you know, I'm a spiritual person, but I always want to accommodate everybody's need.
Right.
I mean, you know, we referencing the shoes. I got Jordans here. These are female size, kid sizes. I sell sneakers. Oh, I understand everybody can't buy shoes. You might want to. You only can spend $20, $30. I have my own perfume, and it smells really good. You can look on my page. I post the reactions of the clientele, whether they good or bad. If you can't afford that, we got a shot glass. If you just want to support with my brand, we have liquor glasses or drinking glasses. We have. You know,
that boy a hustler. I love that.
I'm like, I need a shot glass.
You know,
that boy a hustler.
Wine koozie,
I love
your wine cold. Everything that I'm passionate about, I believe that I can put my brand on it. We have winter hats, so it gets cold.
Oh, I need a beanie.
Yeah, we got beanies. I'm using my promo time. I'm sorry.
You better.
That's
what you're supposed to do. I love it.
Bucket hats. And we have several different
about to go
designs.
crazy. I'm FLYKONIC out. Don't play with me.
Right. Backpacks, men's cologne, candles. I mean, t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, tracksuits, fitness clothes. even my own hangers. When you come shop, we got the hangers. You know, if you don't like FLYKONIC, that's why I got a custom print company so I can print your stuff.
Right.
You got wristbands. I mean, I want to be the Black Amazon. So anything that you need that's of the culture, you can come shop with me.
And I dig that, because that's the mindset you have when you consider that you want to be your own boss. Mm-hmm. Like, and I know that comes with the territory, and I know it's not easy, because there's those ups and downs that you kind of go through in that phase. Talk to us a little bit about maybe some of the things that you felt maybe made you want to give it up, or was there ever a moment where you was like, I don't want to do this? How did that process go for you?
Never want to. Do I get discouraged? Get discouraged all the time. Do I ever want to give up? Never. Because this is God's purpose for my life. When you understand your purpose and your gift that God bless you with, it ain't no turning back. Right. I'll never in my life put in an application again. That's because this is my purpose. I understand that. I mean, I've been homeless as an adult 4 times, slept in my car. I had to decide, this was 3.5, 4 years ago, whether I'm gonna have a shop where I can do business. I had a futon at night. I turned the futon, the couch that people sit on, Lysol it, and turned into a futon and slept on it. You know? And it didn't hurt me, because as a kid I grew up in poverty. So I definitely can do it as a grown man.
Right.
And I want this is a legacy that I'm leaving for my children, for my family. And I have employees now that depend on me. Like, the next step is next year I'll be providing them with full coverage insurance, health insurance.
Right.
So it's always another level of success and goals to get to. Like, I'm never discouraged. If a customer don't want to buy it, then at that moment, you're just not my customer. It's no hard feelings. It's nothing but love and respect. Everything happens for a reason. I understand business, and I understand that what I have is something special.
Risk takers. I love it, man. Because I was listening to something that Kobe mentioned, and he said in his position, he said, being a risk taker and putting everything into one basket, he's like, that's what he had to do, because he knew it was his destiny to play basketball.
Correct.
Well, there was no issue with him putting all of his eggs in one basket and saying, I'm going for it to be the top player in the NBA. So he took that risk and he put all of his, eggs in one basket. So for him to say that, I think that's the same mentality that most hustlers, most brand owners, we have to have. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Like, people call me crazy, or sometimes I get a little upset that people don't understand my passion.
Right.
Because the line of business I'm in is very competitive. Everybody wants to see their name on someone, but mine is not ego driven. I just feel like it's my purpose for my life. And I have to set my ego to the side sometimes when people come to me and say, you know what, I want 40 shirts with my name on it versus having 40 FLYKONIC shirts. That's why I created my own custom printing business. Now I have the same love and pride that I print for Starbucks, Subway, any corporation, any business that I have, because the vision of FLYKONIC created the vision, the now of consumer customs. So I printed that,
That's
so
dope.
You got to take that pride, put that to the side, and just know that God is going to provide your every need if you truly believe in him, and also you believe in yourself.
Agreed. I love that.
Okay, so talk to us about, I guess you say you have consumer customs,
correct,
and FLYKONIC. You have multiple business ventures. Can you break down we know what FLYKONIC is, you've broken that down.
Correct.
But the custom, the consumer custom part and the distribution part, how did you get locked into that piece of it?
Correct. I kind of got into that when FLYKONIC had got slow for me at one point, and I was like, man, we got all the equipment to print FLYKONIC, but people was coming to me like, can you print my kids' birthday shirts? That's how I kind of started.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, absolutely, I don't see why not. So shout out to Kevin Townley. He's my longtime employee. I don't really call him my employee. I call him my business partner. Shout out to Maria. And these are two employees that I took from when I was printing FLYKONIC from where they were working at, and I brought them on to my team, and just invested, saved a lot of money, bought all my machines, and I found the same love that I have for FLYKONIC to print, other companies or individuals' custom needs. And it's anything that you want, we can print, from stickers, the flyers, business cards, car decals, t-shirts, hoodies, sweaters. I even did some custom balloons and chip bags. Like, I don't say
he
no
own
to
it.
anything.
He ain't playing no games. He like, I want all my bread.
I want all the business. I want all the smoke.
Right.
That's no disrespect to whoever at home print. I respect it. My cousin told me once, he said, man, you can't make all the money. I said, why not?
Right.
Why not? And he didn't mean anything by it, but that's just me. Like, I want all the business. I want to be overbooked. I want to print everything in the world that anybody needs. I'm just passionate about it.
And you can tell it from your conversation. You can tell that you know your purpose. Now, usually when we have people on, there's a question we ask, like, I think you probably answered it already, but usually people say that they kind of found their purpose, like they originally didn't want to do it. They kind of walked into it. Mm-hmm. How did your experience go? Because you said you went to college, that thing. Is it like, yo, I got to do this from day one? Or how did you adjust?
I mean, it started when I was a kid. I was 9. I always knew I wanted to be in business when I was a kid. And anybody that knows me know when I was 9 years old, I was pumping gas and washing cars. It always been survival with me, and I believe that it was my purpose because as a kid, they just make you believe that you have to throw a football or bounce a basketball to be successful. And that was my goals and that was my dreams, but it didn't work out that way. So this was second fiddle. I knew definitely I wanted to be a businessman. I knew I wanted to make clothes. So I guess, I'm living my dream job and it feels like it every day.
That's dope. I love it.
Yeah, we got a comment from Pumpkin Spice. Shout out to Pumpkin Spice.
Mm-hmm.
Those find their purpose, find their passion, find their purpose.
Agreed.
We always do that on this show because I always tell kids when I go to speak to, these career programs and things like that at school. Shout out to JJ Rhodes because JJ Rhodes always would invite me to come and speak at their career day prior to pandemic. But I used to always tell the kids, you find what you're passionate about and you work at that, even if it's not your paycheck. And one day your passion will become your paycheck. So, you know what I'm saying? You just keep grinding because people have this misconception that if I'm working a 9 to 5, there's no way I can do what I'm passionate about.
Right.
But you have to invest that time. Correct. And you have to take risks because Brandon took a lot of risk.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to tell you, my daughter's mom, shout out to her. She's a good woman, man. And I have lost so many I believe I'm a good dude. And I've lost so many relationships with people and just women that I once loved because they don't understand the passion and the drive behind what I do.
The risk. Do you think it's the risk that pushes? Because I'll say this. One of the things sometimes I feel is when you're risking it all, another person may want that security. But you're in the mode where you got to risk it because if you don't, you'll be stuck again in the 9 to 5 range, not doing what you're totally called to do. Yeah. So, and I found when I'm working most of the time, even though I love my job in 9 to 5, like you don't feel as complete when you're doing that compared to when you're actually operating in your purpose. Would you agree with that?
I do, man. And everybody love you when you on top. Ain't nobody praying for you when you on top. But when you at the bottom, you might get a prayer and that's it.
Right.
And I strive and tell people all the time, man, like, don't look for handouts.
Right.
I mean, it's you. You have to lock in. It's you and God. Everybody, we done went through the pandemic. Everybody got their own life. Everybody working, trying to do what they got to do to survive. Don't look for handouts. Post online. Everybody you see, give them a business card. I keep business cards on me every day.
When bro, that playing. I love this, man.
Pocket full of sweat. I'm in the sauna. Hey, you like clothes? You like shoes? You need a shirt? Here's a card. I know it's sweaty, but this is what I do for a living. I'm passionate, bro, and I just want people to understand that I'm not crazy. I know my purpose in life, and it's to be, in my mind, it's to be the greatest brand and clothing designer, print person in the world.
But you know, that's a common thing. Just like I remember use Kanye for an example. When he comes to his brand and his clothing and things like that, people call him crazy all the time. But look what crazy got him. Right. Look where it took him to. And again, it goes back to the risk taking. Like Kanye took a risk and came up with all these designs that people was like, oh man, them shoes look stupid. And they went out and bought them stupid shoes.
Now they rocking. Now they can't live without them.
He's a visionary, and the world needs visionaries, and the world needs people to see outside the box. Facts. That's what people being different and having different mindsets make the world go round.
Yeah. How often would you say that you felt out of place among your peers?
Every day. Right now, I don't party, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I like good girls. I don't like the girls that twerk. I like good, safe women.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Watch Netflix and chill and go to work.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. I love that. Let me ask you this in terms of the business side of it. Getting to, because we know it costs to run your ads. It costs to put your labels on your shirt, all of that. Talk to us a little bit about the business side of it and running it from that aspect. Your cost, your plus, your minus, all of that type of stuff. How does that work and how did you navigate that?
It's tough, man, because like I told you, I had a period in my life where I was working 2 jobs and I was doing this full time and I was sleeping in my shop, but I was making payroll to my employees. Like, they were living good. And it's sacrifices, man. Like, sometimes you gotta eat them noodles and, eat those sandwiches and just budget your money, because if this is what you really love to do, this not a job to me. It's only a job when I deal with difficult customers.
Right.
But I mean, that comes with it. It's not peaches and cream. But that is what I love about it, that I know every other Friday I don't have a check coming in. You have to go get it.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that I have other people's lives outside of my children that depend on me. So that's all the motivation I need. Right. It ain't no turning back, because these people done dedicated their life to work for me. They don't have no 401k building with me, but we trying to get there.
Right.
So, I mean, if you really want it, you got to want it as bad as you want to breathe air. And this ain't it sounds cliche, but it's real.
True. It's true. It's very true.
Because when you believe in yourself like that, people believe in you. I have people that I dealt with since I've been doing this 9.5 years that know every time Johnny's birthday come, I'm going to Brandon. They might come once a year. I'm going to him to print the shirts. Every time we need a birthday outfit, I'm wearing FLYKONIC. Anytime I need shoes, I'm wearing it. To the point where I done seen Johnny grow up. He went from being 9, now he's 19, working at Chick-fil-A. And when he get paid, he come to get his FLYKONIC and sneakers from me, which is amazing.
Right. You built some relationships over that time with, and that comes from providing great service and people just respecting it. So off the top, that's props from me for sure, because you can always tell a person that's passionate about what they're
And that's
doing.
the most important thing, not to cut you off. Like you know, I've been criticized for treating customers like family members, but
Right.
technically you are a family member, because if it's not for you, I don't live out my dream.
Right.
So you have to have care for your customers and your supporters. It's not about the money with me. You know, when people come to me, sometimes they come for the experience. They might spend $30, but they'll sit and talk for 30 minutes.
Right.
You don't never know who they know. So they might come bring you somebody that's gonna bring you $20,000. It'll happen to me before.
Right.
So you know, you just gotta be careful how you treat people and really care. It costs nothing to be nice to people.
Right.
That's a fact. I was gonna ask too, man. You brought up the fact that you have kids, man. So that adds another dynamic to you being an entrepreneur and what you do because of the time frame that you have. So you being a father, how does it affect your business and your grind?
It affects it. I have a plan and a time period. 35 now, so I plan on, you know, at 40, my business to be running itself. With me to spend more time with my children, and before the end, if possible, I take a lot of pride in being a father, because I didn't have one, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, you have to do what you have to do to take care of your children and just your family. I love my kids with all my heart, and that's who I do it for.
That's dope. I mean, that's man, it's crazy because coming from South Dallas, didn't have the dad. You know, mom died when I was 8. To hear your story and for it to resonate, it's resonating with me because I can relate totally. So you want to be a father because your father wasn't there. You want to have healthy relationships. Where did you learn your customer service niche? Like, where did that
when
come
I was
from?
9, because like I said, it was survival. Like I did it to buy myself school clothes, to buy myself food, you know, and you know, I would get my supplies from Family Dollar, wash cars, and I just understand, you know, relate a lot of times in life. It's not about what you know; it's about who you know, and people only remember how you make them feel. I remember that from when I was a child. You know, I met Deion Sanders when I was a
Long
kid,
time.
and he gave me a bike at a bike drive, and now I'm older. I'm probably quite sure Jerry Jones bought the bike, but it was at a Cowboys bike drive. And I always remember how nice he was, you know, and till today I'm a fan. You know, I done bought his shoes. I support what he doing at Jackson State, but that just stuck with me. And I just know people only remember how you make them feel, you know. I tell when I go speak to kids or I'm doing little charity stuff or at the schools, and I just tell them that because nobody can. The social media makes you think, oh, because you're pretty or because you're beautiful or because you got a big behind or you got a nice car that you're important, but none of this stuff matters because when it's all gone and it's time for you to go at your funeral, them people just gonna remember how nice you were.
Right.
True.
And you know, a lot of that goes to your children. Your child might get a job, or somebody might bless your child or put a blessing in their ear just off the strength of the relationship they had with you.
Right.
So you don't want no bad karma or bad juju to come back on your kids or your family because you was just a terrible human being.
Very true. Very true. And
Right.
coming from where we come from, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to avoid that kind of drama. Would you say so? Because I mean, it's like we ran into drama all the time down there in Bunton.
You just got to remove yourself from those things. You know, a lot of that people bring, a lot of problems people bring on themselves because of the people they have around them.
Right.
So me, you know, anybody that really knows me know I'm a loner. I'm not with the fellas type of guy. I ain't dating a whole bunch of women. So that cuts a lot of drama. I'm strictly business.
Right.
That's my mindset.
You got tunnel vision.
Positivity, love. That's my mindset. When you brainwash yourself with those things, you'll forever be blessed. So you're gonna, and I look at when you're going through things, those are tests because God is getting ready to take you to the next level. You can't even look at those as negative things.
I agree. Your focus, man. I love that. And most entrepreneurs and business owners, CEOs, they have that familiar story, man, that they eventually had to get locked in and focused on what it is that they wanted to do. And you certainly you're touching on that. So I respect it to the 10th degree, man. I respect it.
It's part of seeking success. You gotta lock in. You don't lock in, man, you're not gonna get there. So just hearing that repetitive through each person that's successful and going somewhere, it lets you know that that's definitely a key to take with you every time.
Right. Facts.
So I want to ask too, how does it feel to get up every morning and do something you love, bro? Because not everybody get a chance to experience that.
It's a blessing. All praise to the Most High, man. It's a blessing. I'm living. I tell everybody every day I'm living a dream. They like, man, you really. Yes, I'm really this positive. I'm happy. I'm living a dream. Man, bro, he'll tell you we come from South Dallas, like.
Bro, the people who listen. I'm in Cali now, but listen, South Dallas was a mess. I got like hundreds of stories from drama down there, man. When you mentioned Bear Street, like my grandfather used to own a juke joint right next to the street, Bear Street. Big Daddy's is right down the street.
Right, absolutely.
Right. My grandfather's house, which he owned, him and my aunt owned houses right there. They don't tore it down now, but it used to be a yellow house right there across from Bear Street on St. Clair Street. My aunt owned the next house over. And if you just go and read up on that area, all you see is folks being killed. Like every turn you turn, it was like something always happened. Just in that little small area, I can name death after death after death, from cousin to nieces, nephew, the whole nine, everything. So to be able to block out all of those distractions and all of that drama and stay focused, you gotta do something special mentally in that space, man, because it's wild down there. It was wild down there.
Right. You're right, man. So God gave all us this beautiful life to live. Life is very short. The pandemic woke up my eyes, and just getting older and more wiser, and just seeing people just lose their life to senseless violence and just being sick, not taking care of themselves, or the alcohol, the smoking, the eating bad, and
Now I'm gonna sip me some alcohol because I got my own wine.
Right on cue.
So, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Hold on, y'all. That was funny. Philly said alcohol as Benji was taking a sip.
listen, bro. I have my own wine brand. So while I respect it, I have to try my own product and be sure it's good. You know.
Oh, you got alcohol. He got alcohol?
Yes, I actually I have 2 of my own wine brands, man. Like they're my babies, man.
Hey,
I have
I'm
loads of product. Now,
I'm supporting it. We give drinks. We give drinks at my shop, so I'll be buying some.
I got you. And, oh, by the way, this is always supposed to happen, but I'm blocked on social media, so they're kind of wilding on me right now. But I got to get you a wine order out, so I need your address and all of that, man. We're going to send you some product and get it out to you. Okay. Just on GP, you know what I'm talking about? So we'll get that out to you.
I think I have a question. Just out of creativity, all the things that go on throughout your day. How do you remain creative and inspired? Like the shirt we have on right now, like what drives those visions when you create things?
Man, that's a good question.
That's a dope shirt, by the way. I love that.
I love this shirt, man.
The creativity comes from I heard a song with that one. I'm a Drake fan, and I'm a Jay-Z fan, and my favorite artist is Sade. So we have a few different Sade designs, and just a lot. It comes from like music, and I'm real big on my peace and just my time, and I just think of things. So that particular one is like Drake said, I should be on top of the world just chilling here. And it remind me, like, I'm big on like everything that's in the sky, from astronauts to doves, to birds, to the heavens, to the clouds. Like, so I just kind of put that all together. And I love paper. When I was a kid, I used to love paper planes. So I don't do too much with that, for the simple fact of respect to Rock Nation and Jay-Z. I don't want to look like I'm biting some stuff, but you know, I just put it all together, and you know.
Hey, that sometimes in that grind mode, man, them ideas come to you. You don't know if they're going to be successful or not, but when you have that mindset, man, it's like ideas just fly off. Do you journal or anything at all? Like, do you write down your thoughts, write down your visions, or how do you go about your process of creating like that? He about to show us something. I knew it. See?
I was doing it.
Doodling and sketching, huh? Just like he said he was doing in high school. Drawing.
Right. Yeah. Can't live without that journal, man.
Then I draw on like I draw on like napkins and stuff. Like, I could be eating a sandwich, I was just like think of something.
That's how you knew it's just in you.
It's in me. Man, I love my job. It's in me.
Yeah, it's gotta love it, man.
It's stuff like that. His passion, his like, it just make you want to shop with him. Like,
right.
It's just, he love it.
I love it, man. I love it. Now I'll ask this: who gets to see that journal? Because I don't let nobody see mine.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Only Kevin, my work partner. Only Kevin. Like, and we'll sit down. We'll just come up with it, and it just. But I always wear it, and people like, man, you always wear the fly stuff. Well, I wear it because I want to wear it out and be a walking billboard. Like, I only wear my own brand, as you can see.
Right. You gotta rock your own stuff.
Right. I only wear my own brand, even when
you gotta taste your own stuff.
Right. So.
But at that point, I mean, he make everything, so he could.
I even wear my own cologne. Like,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I might wear somebody else's socks. I'll support another brand and give the shirt away. No disrespect to nobody. I only wear my own brand.
Right.
Cause how I'm gonna give you a business card and I got a Thrasher shirt on? That don't make sense.
Right.
I used to think like that, even when I was like finding jobs, or I would work for phone companies. When I worked for. I would never work for Sprint because I didn't like Sprint. Like, how can you try to sell somebody something that you don't even believe in or support? So I really believe in that statement. Like, if I'm not wearing it, I'm not rocking it, how am I supposed to sell you on this? And
It make you fake.
Yeah, like I can't do it. And even if somebody hit me up like about their brand, like they hit me up about their brand, like rock it. No.
I be seeing local designers, and I'm like, so you just took that $80. Somebody bought a fit and went and bought you a Versace robe. You was tripping.
Like, where your robe?
When you could have made a robe
create
for
your own.
$80.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with that. I get the looks and stuff because I started doing mine too. And that was one of the things the mentors, they tell you, wear your own stuff. When you go out, don't go outside without your stuff on, because you're saying you're that walking billboard. Whether you're going to the grocery store, especially when people haven't seen it before, as soon as they see it, they're like, oh, what is that? Mm-hmm. And that sparks up the conversation. Oh, well, here's my IG, here's my this, here's my that. And you can give them that information. So I totally support that. And that's what most mentors teach us to do, is to wear your own stuff.
Somebody else doing my hair.
It looks nice.
Thank you, because I do it. You feel me?
Right. Wear your own wigs.
So
she love weave hair, by the way. So that's
here's my social media. Here's my,
Right.
And you know what? I mean, the for people who are local, y'all can attest to this. Like I said, I had never met Brandon before, but you can't go anywhere and not see somebody around Dallas with FLYKONIC on. Like, literally. Like, I never seen a billboard. I never seen an advertisement. I never seen anything on social media, but I've seen tons of people with FLYKONIC on. So, like, that's a billboard in itself. People rocking the brand and people supporting the brand and really showing true love for it. And like he said, he ain't just selling one product. He's selling whole fits. So people walking down the street with like the whole FLYKONIC joint on. I'm like, where are you getting this stuff?
Who is this dude, right? Hey, and we got him on the Fiyah Session podcast. So we know Dallas, we know Cali folk. Y'all go pull up on your boy. Y'all go check him out. Check him out on IG. I know Ken will post the links and all of that. Make sure you go spend you some money. Go.
And I hear a lot of people say like, I didn't support you because I thought you was this. Stop. Just don't assume like we don't make money. We don't get our brands out unless you support us.
Yeah.
Always.
You should never be afraid to even if you're just asking a price on something. You know, like he said, he'll tell you Ken will tell you I'm a very nice, very humble guy. I want to serve you. It's not about the money with me. I want to serve you.
Right.
And I want to get you in my brand. And if it ain't my brand, I want to print something for you. And we do everything Ken will tell you at a fast turnaround. We take
you can tell you literally have a servant's heart. You have a servant's heart. And I think that's what makes for great customer service, because you want to see other people smile just as much as you want to smile. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that comes from being having a servant's heart, and I dig that. The question I wanted to ask though is your advertising. Like, is it just people buying, or how do you advertise and promote your stuff? Do you use just only social media? You going out? Do you give out free stuff to people? How does that work for you?
I'm kind of past the point where I was like giving out a lot of free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest. Advertisement, I don't spend a whole lot of money on it because social media and word of mouth is everything. Right. I'll post 30 times a day.
Right.
I mean, Ken know that.
Yeah.
I show the whole process from me shipping at the post office, from me giving you the experience with the customers, to tasting my juice, to smelling my perfumes and colognes.
Oh yeah, I was watching that earlier. The juice.
Yeah. See, my man in every aspect, he is not playing games with nobody. And
anything that I'm passionate about, I'm gonna make. I don't drink as much water as I should, but I love juice. And I wanted to make a healthy juice because I just got back on my fitness kick. So I made a sugar-free juice that's, mixed with a lot of different flavors, and it's really good. It sells out every other week. I love to smell good every time I'm out. I'm big on my appearance and being clean cut. And women always like, oh, you smell good. So I wear my own cologne.
Right.
And I post a lot. My customers, a lot of people speak up for me. So if they say, oh, I need a new shoe, who can get this? Or, oh, I need some shirts, or I need a fit to wear tonight, who can do this? And people just tag me. And when they tag me, I make sure so they can see that I post a video of someone's experience with me, and I post 3 or 4 different things that I do. So they like, oh, okay, he cool. I'm going to try him out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm competing against LaQuisha, Pookie, all them in the house making T-shirts. So
hey, that's just a fact, and you have to stay relevant. It's sort of similar to like the podcasting industry. Like we have to do the same thing. We have to put our content out there. Ken makes the dope ads, and we believe in pushing it out there, tagging the people, pushing it out there, because we're in a competitive market. We believe we stand out. You know what I mean? But still, you got to get it in people's eyesight. So that makes a big, huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask too, you brought up earlier, your experience during the pandemic. So how did the pandemic affect you and your business? And what kind of adjustments did you have to make?
I ain't going to say no number, but I did good. I ain't getting
Folks, online things became a real thing because people could shop at home.
I didn't personally get one, and you can look that up. So if y'all want to try to embarrass me, my name is Brandon Denson. I didn't get no PPP loan.
Wait, you can look it up? I didn't know you could look it up.
Jay-Z and
I didn't get one either, so I didn't get no PPP loan. So I'm straight.
Man, I ain't on there
either. Shout out to all the people that supported me, because no one could you know, us, you know, minorities, we are number one with spending.
Right.
And we was getting a lot of unemployment checks and work from home checks, and people still wanted to spend. So I sold a lot of clothes. I sold a lot of shoes.
He sold a lot of clothes to people that sat in the house. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, I live good, y'all.
Hey, and I will tell you this: when your business and when you start living good, you do not want to go back to where you came from. That is like the motivation.
Right.
Not being broke again will turn you into a whole savage.
It did.
Because all of the stuff you had to deal with, and people ask me all the time, man, why don't you go back to Dallas? Or if it wasn't for Ken recently, I haven't been back to Texas in forever, bro. But you just don't want to go back to those experiences. Like you don't want to see it, you don't want to smell it, you don't want to taste it, none of that. Because you want to live a complete healthy lifestyle and you become attracted to that, that becomes your own motivation.
Correct, man. That's my biggest fear. You know, going back to poverty.
Right.
That's something that I'm not scared of too much of nothing, but
right.
Something that I often think about because poverty, you know, it broke my spirit. You know, going through that for 31 years, you know, just not having and not being stable. So, you know, that's something that I pray about a lot, you know, and I know God, you know, he's going to provide my every need, but, you know, it's just something to be aware of.
Right.
So.
Cannot go. Being broke is a curse. Let me just say that. That's all. That's where I'll leave that at.
Correct.
Okay, so I want to talk about one of my favorite things that you're involved in, which is the sneaker game. During the pandemic, it took off. It literally took off. Before the pandemic, people were into sneakers, but for some reason, like Patricia was saying, people was in the house, but they bought more shoes than they did before the pandemic. Crazy. Talk to me about that, man. How big is the shoe market, and what percentage of that is kind of what you do?
Man, like I said, during the pandemic, and like you mentioned, you know, I made a lot of money selling shoes, and it's big on what I do, but I don't want to be a millionaire off selling sneakers. I want to be a millionaire off selling my clothes, because at the end of the day, I don't work for Nike. I don't work for Adidas. I work for FLYKONIC. Right. So I always try to keep. I love it. I love serving the people. When I sell sneakers, all my shoes come with a matching FLYKONIC shirt. So it's a beautiful thing, and you know, to know that everybody I'm selling shoes, you know, they'll be wearing that shirt with the sneakers.
Right.
I love it. I'm passionate about it. It's something that as a kid I always wanted, but I couldn't afford sneakers. So to be selling them it's a big time blessing.
Right. Now I also saw where you do a lot for HBCUs. Talk to us a little bit about that part of it.
Yeah, I love I went to one, I went to two, you know, Wiley College, Grambling. Those are the best schools. I feel like I'm not the college type person. I didn't enjoy college. It wasn't really my thing. I was too busy ready to get back to the streets and make some money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like all the pledging and all that stuff and frats, but I'll print y'all stuff. You know, I would love to print y'all stuff.
Hey, that's just being legit about it.
I'm not a group person, so I think that's why college wasn't for me. Yeah. Definitely a people person though, and I just love what they do. I think that they get overlooked, but they produce a lot of great minorities, I would say, that help change the world. I mean,
so HBCUs literally are in any market. You can find some of your greatest people came from HBCUs. Yeah, it just doesn't get as advertised as we would like it to be. But HBCU folks, you know, I mean, we got one right on the show right here. We got Big Kid on the show. You know, we got an HBCU grad on the show.
Okay.
Hey, And I'm big on that because even my boys go to HBCU. So, I mean, we're HBCU family across the board. And, you know, I mean, I've been to, you know, PWIs and other big schools and things like that, and they serve their purpose as well. But, you know, it's just something different about going to class and being around people who, you know, have similar experiences and similar backgrounds that helps motivate you and push you when you're having those struggles in life and things of that nature, and being away from home. It's more of a family atmosphere for us. So it helps us be more productive when we're in school, and make sure that we complete the process and get out and be productive in society. So yeah, HBCUs are definitely necessary, and we appreciate people being proponents of the HBCU system.
My son wants to go to a HBCU, so that's where I'll get my taste of an HBCU from.
Right. Ken gonna be, I mean, not Ken, Benji gonna be on campus all the time, every day.
You know I'm pulling up.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. He'd be like, look at that old guy over there.
I mean,
wait a minute. I forgot he's short, so he might fit in. He might look like he's part of the crowd. So
it's see, Brandon, you see the abuse I get. The two dope people, you know what I'm talking about? They my folks.
I'm a fan, bro. We good on my
Brandon's saying that.
We good on my
opinion, bro.
Hold on. Brandon's saying that because, like I said, I went to the shop. Me and Brandon sat and chopped it up. And when Brandon opened the door, we looked at each other. We're about the same height. So it was funny because I said, look, you know, when you see somebody else, it's a tall person thing. When you see another person your height, it's kind of unsettling at first. It's like, wait a minute.
It's all right. It's all right. Listen, us short folks, let us live in our big egos. Because we short, but we got big egos.
You that short, bro?
Bro, I'm 5'9". And I think I got the mentality of a 7-foot Michael Jordan.
He's not short. He's just not.
Thank
tall.
you, Patricia. You see how they do me. You see, but it's okay though. It's all right. It's all right. I love both of them. It's all right.
Speaking of difficult things, what's the most difficult thing about working in the clothing industry, man? Because we talk. Well, yeah, I'll let you answer that question and I'll follow it up because we had a conversation about.
You want an honest opinion?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna laugh when y'all hear this. You know how all black people think they can play basketball?
Yeah.
Everybody think they can dress.
you telling the truth too.
Everybody think they fly in a mother, boy.
Colors be all off.
And then you know what's crazy? I'm colorblind.
Whoa. Time out.
Wow.
Hold on.
That's a huge twist.
Plot twist.
Okay, real. So you part of them. You see Negroes as trees.
Nah. You want to know? I get
what's wrong with Benji?
Blue and purple, maroon and brown. Yellow and green mixed up a lot of times. Baby blue and turquoise look the same to me. Teal and gray look the same to me. But that's what I got my assistant, you know, with me for, and we end up making some nice stuff. But yeah, I'm colorblind. So, but I mean, it's not difficult, man. Like I told you, I love what I do. Right. It gets a little difficult dealing with cheap clientele, but I know I'm a few years away from not even dealing with people like that anymore. So I look at it in a positive sense. You know, I try to look at everything as a positive, and you know, just pray on it. And that's, you got to look at. I tell, man, that's my advice to everybody. Like, look at everything in a positive. It could be a lot worse. You know.
Right.
It's just
it's a lot of misery going on.
Never the op, because they thought enough of me to come spend money with me that they worked hard for. And you got to look at a lot of these people, different situations. A lot of times customers work on jobs that they hate, and they come in to spend money with you at a job that they hate. Right. So why would you look at them like an enemy? Everybody not the same. Right. You know, so just do what you need to do and make sure they have a pleasant experience. And I notice over time, the customers get easier and easier to deal with. as the more times they come and do business with you.
Right. They want to. You make it easy for them to come do business with you, man.
Correct. And you learn them. You learn what they like.
Right.
Yeah. And then one thing, a lot of customers, angry ones, they'll make time to share that review. So take your time and try to make sure you're giving them that experience and doing your best, you know, to give them that great customer experience. Because one thing people love to do is go write that long Yelp review, or, you know, of course, the word of mouth of the next person. That one person going to tell 10 people. So you rather them say that something good about you than, you know, something bad if you can, you know, do everything.
That's a part of the business I don't like. Like,
right.
I hit 100 home runs every day, and it's like you might get a few people be like, "Oh, he the GOAT, he that guy," and then, you know, I don't get many, but you get one bad review, and it's I knew he wasn't about nothing, and it's like you ain't never even bought nothing, so
right.
Why you mad?
Listen, folks who ain't bought nothing from me, I give them no attention.
Right,
like it doesn't even. And Yelp reviews are kind of sketchy too, because you can get paid to post Yelp.
You could read and you could tell, like, you had a bad day, or you just like, you could just tell it's more. Sometimes you can really tell it's more than what happened to you today here, but they just take it all out, and it was all, you know, they make it about what happened that day with you in that one little situation.
It's bad that people believe what they say. And it's like, how you gonna believe what they say? But you see, I got this big following of people that support my business.
I can find out for yourself.
Right.
And that's the business mindset. You gotta approach customers that way. I see people on social media and Facebook, they be blasting their customers and and I'm like, bro, you need to go take a class or something, because that's not how you do it. You get what I'm saying? You don't go off on particular customers like that, you know, openly. You get what I'm saying? You create another avenue to handle it properly.
You're hurting yourself at the end of the day. Because if I see stuff like that, I don't want to shop with you. I don't care what you got.
Right.
I mean, how can you be mad at a man that's this successful and he has the eyesight of a 1970s color TV? It's little colors here.
You say 1970.
At that point, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.
You know, when the color TV first came out, all the colors wasn't really there.
We made our way through our disabilities.
You know what I'm saying? That brother should be getting a check from SSI. He blind.
Man, you think it's too late for me to apply?
I mean, I don't know, man. You sold all them sneakers, man. They might kick you out, but you shouldn't have a W-9. But that's a different story.
They a little backlog. It might be a little delay, but they'll back pay you.
I'm telling you, though, that's amazing, though. The fact that if you all see this man's post and what he wears and the outfits that he puts together, like, and the fact that he's saying he's colorblind, like, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because he dresses way better than people who have full sight.
I'll tell you how it happens. I guarantee you there's a solid woman somewhere around there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee it. Guarantee it. She ain't gonna let you go. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna let you leave the shop. You know what I'm saying?
She be gas.
With that turquoise looking like gray and orange.
Me every day too.
Facts. I know it.
It's so nice. I be like, I got on some Crocs in the hoodie. You still look good.
He's like, you know, this is nothing. It's nothing.
You know what I'm saying? We all right. One hustler to another one. I dig it. I respect it.
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed all the way around.
Yes, sir. I dig it.
How did you find out or learn, you know, that you were colorblind? How long has that been?
Yeah.
I was a kid. You know,
so you was writing colorblind.
I don't want to sound like Antoine Fisher on here.
You know what? You just gave a visual. That is a fact. That's what it is. Antoine Fisher.
Like, the odds was against me. So it was like, you either going to be I grew up dyslexic, colorblind, lack of parenting. And it was like, you either going to do something or be sleeping under the bridge. What you want to do, bro?
Right. Sink or swim.
I ain't finna sleep in Tinseltown.
Yeah. You do not want to sleep at Turner Courts, okay?
No, you know the little tents under the bridge, man. I feed them people. I get them shoes, and I'm just like, man, bro, how y'all living? Because, you know, when I was young, I had to sleep at the park a few times. I'm like, I can't live like that, bro.
Right.
You know, I just want so much more for my life and my children's life, you know?
Right. I dig that.
That's just enough within itself. Like, hey, bro, be creative. Go make some clothes. Like, make it happen.
Make something happen.
Everybody
Colorblind and all.
He see color now. He said, forget that.
Oh, yeah.
You see them greenbacks.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you them greenbacks, they come in the right color.
Do you feel some type of way like paying your bills on time and having a little left over? Like, it feel good, don't it?
Yes, it does. Of course.
Yeah, everybody not able, bro.
It's very true. I just had an experience and I had to drop like $1,000 on something, and I'm like, man, I'm fortunate enough to be able to do it. You know, like to put yourself in that position, man, to not, you know, really have to trip about stuff it's rewarding, man. But that goes to show the hard work you put in to be able to do that. That comes from the work.
Like in time, like having time and having like material things don't move me because it was far-fetched for me to have them and I sell them all day. So it doesn't move me. But being able to get out my car and someone say, that's a nice car. When I was a kid, I didn't even know I would have a car. You know, like I think about things like that. Oh, that's a nice car. Oh, you smell good. You know, or just going to enjoy a steak. Oh, you dress nice. Like we work hard for this, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Take a trip, being on a boat, being in the water, smelling, you know, seeing something different outside of the environments that we grew up in. That is a blessing within itself. So I don't understand why nobody wouldn't work hard to experience this beautiful thing, life, you know?
Hey, I want to go whale watching from the beach, so I feel you.
Right. And you're going to do that.
Yes, it's fact. It's fact.
It's a fact. So is there anything or anybody that you could say that you could pinpoint that motivates you or motivates you on a daily? You know, what's your why? Why you do what you do?
I mean, I have a mentor, Miss Roxy, sweet woman. She's like a mother figure. My aunt Penny. I don't really have any role models or nobody I look up to. I mean, I only look up to God. You know, I'm my own hero. That's no disrespect to nobody. Right. I'm motivated every day. I see people living their lives and being positive. Strong Black women, strong kings, people out here doing what they need to do to provide for their family. That's about it, man. I don't, you know, that's about it.
Hey, man,
I don't know nobody
hero is dope, man. I can say that for sure.
Right.
Depending on yourself, making sure that you solid is definitely legit.
Right. So I'm my own hero. I'm my own motivation. So, Ken, I tell you, I like the way that you carry yourself as a man since I know you.
Yeah.
You know, I would love, you know, Lord say the same. Not saying that you're older than me.
Yeah, he old. Give him his. No, he old. Don't let him fool you.
When I see guys like you that's about your family, that's good men from what I know, the way that you carry yourself as a man, I admire that. So keep up the good work and things like that keep me going.
Right.
And
I mean, don't inflate his head too much. You know what I'm talking about? He's a cool dude and all that. You know what I'm saying? But he's still, you know.
We ain't worried about Benji. We ain't worried
that's why Benji kicked off Facebook.
Oh, shout out to like CT is my friend. Y'all had him on the show. Yeah. I love the way CT carry himself as a man. He's getting better every day. He's becoming more successful. Him, Chef Benjamin. Shout out to Chef Ben. These guys, those two guys are like, I don't call too many people my friends, but they're like my friends. And, you know, you have to have like-minded individuals around you. Mm-hmm. So I love what they're doing. And, man, Black excellence.
That's legit. That's legit. I love it. And that's why I think that's why I love the platform that we have, man, because we're bringing on brothers, we're bringing on sisters, you know what I'm saying, that are doing their thing. They're at a particular point. they're reaching for more. They want to have more. They want to, be their own bosses and all of that. And so to be able to bring them on this show, man, and talk about it and allow other people to experience this, man, this is why I love this show the way we have it set up thus far.
Yeah, enjoying it. I like what y'all doing, man.
Yeah, because it's motivational, man, because there's a lot of people that give us feedback on the show. And, well, first and foremost, we're introducing people to them a lot of times that they don't even know. Right. And they don't know this person's story, or they might have heard of this person, or of course, in Brandon's, instance, they've heard of the brand. But as I say all the time, they don't know the man behind the brand. Right. So I think that's important. And I think that gives the brand even more of a boost when people know that the person behind that brand is really who they should be. You know what I'm saying? It's a good guy, really in it for the right reasons, and great customer service. He checks all the boxes. So that's why when you go and you spend money with him, it doesn't seem like, oh man, I'm buying something and I don't know about this product. No, right. You're a good product. You're buying it from a great person, and the intent behind it is dope. So
go get your shirts. This one's dope.
Oh, and let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, people. He did not give us these shirts. We purchased shirts. I went to him and I picked the shirts up, and he said, "Ken, why you didn't tell me y'all was wearing the shirts on the show? We could have done something." I said, "No,
we want to support you, man. We don't want to take from you."
And I appreciate y'all for that. I really do.
We buy. We buy.
We
show up to people's functions. We all of that. When we have the chance, when we have the time, we show up.
Next go around. I want to make some shirts for y'all podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna hit you up too. I need some for my hair business. I need my logo on the shirt.
I got you. Hey, we ship daily, Queen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be talking.
Yeah.
So this is
we gotta get you some of that FLYKONIC, because I see you looking like an Instagram model, and that's
facts. That's why she on the show. You not understand?
I was like, oh my. I said, we don't have to sit on a little pack. We gonna bring some business.
Hey, when I looked at the product, I was like, yo, I'm rocking this stuff for sure. Yeah.
Hey, you definitely get it on her. It definitely will be seen, because everybody that we have come on the show and everybody that we have watched the show, the guys definitely hit us up. Like, yeah, what's her Instagram again? What's the
It's right there at the bottom.
Yeah, because they definitely going, and they definitely following her for sure.
Right.
So, but like I said, man, we appreciate you coming on, man. And at the end of every show, we like to give our guests an opportunity to, talk to us about any other big projects you're working on, anything like that.
FLYKONIC clothing brand, FLYKONIC.com. We at 8204 Elmbrook Drive, 8204 Elmbrook Drive, Suite 204, Dallas, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Consumer Custom, same place. Anything you need, custom everything. T-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, decals, cups. I don't know if y'all seen, I got a custom Bluetooth Yeti cup. We can print anything on it. Very innovative. This summer we're gonna have Bluetooth beanies. Bluetooth beanies.
Hey, he owned it. My man owned it. Listen, y'all see all of the stuff he got. Go shop.
Letterman jackets, everything. Fashion shows. I mean, everything coming up, man. Everything.
FLYKONIC, everything. Gotta make it happen, right?
Yeti cup.
It's the best. It's a Bluetooth. It's loud. And you can get your face on it, your brand on it.
Oh, I'm about to.
I'm gonna send you the.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
We very innovative. FLYKONIC is like the black Tesla.
I like the way
you say he's like the black Tesla.
You like the black Tesla. Just try it out. You owe it to yourself.
Right.
It's only right.
Do that.
Hey, that's it. That's one of his taglines, y'all. I was at the shop and I saw some jeans that he had. And he said, "You owe it to yourself, King."
It's only right. You owe it to yourself.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I do owe it to myself. Let me get these pants too.
Don't
I love it, man. I love it, man. I love
You
it.
know, it's owned by a black man. Why wouldn't you want to wear something great of quality at a great price for somebody that look like you?
Quality, yo. When I took this shirt out,
it's good, ain't
and
it?
I felt it, and I was like,
that boy smiling from ear to ear. It's good, ain't it?
When he said it though, I had to like, wait a minute, let me say that because I'm gonna help out because I'm for real right now. Took it out the package and was like, okay. Because
and when you wash it, Queen, it don't even shrink. It don't dry too much now. Don't be one of them people.
No, we're not one of those. I like to take care of my clothes. I don't just toss them around.
Right.
But it is. It feels great.
The letters ain't coming off.
Just so y'all know.
Like at Juju and them house.
Juju and Pookie.
Y'all stop doing them people like that.
Yeah.
This ain't no $20 t-shirt company. This is quality.
It
yes,
is.
sir. I love it, man. I love it. And he is all over his stuff, man. Like you can tell somebody that's excited about their own product, their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, bro's excited about his own stuff. Good quality, great quality. We rocking it right now. So listen, we can tell you for sure it feels good. It feels great. Got logos on the side. Got the logo on the back. Listen.
Yeah, logos. Oh, where we at? Over here.
Solid.
Yeah. And like I said, man, we definitely appreciate you coming through to kick it with us, man. It's like I said, it's been a long time coming. You were on a short list of people that I was trying to get last season, and then we had to work some stuff with CT. And again, I appreciate CT for patching us in because this is a relationship that's going to develop. And we're going to do some things together and work. And this is what it's all about, networking and getting with people and trying to help build and uplift each other. So this is definitely what we're here for. And it's definitely what we're going to continue to do on the Fiyah Session. Definitely, for sure.
Thank y'all for having me, man. It's a great show. I really enjoyed the experience. Y'all some great people with some unique personalities. Y'all not boring. So
definitely, I can't be boring, man. It's be floating too much stuff be floating in my head for me to be bored. And plus, I got these two on here always picking on me. So.
I enjoyed it.
The truth.
Yeah,
That's definitely my cousin. He just called me. Shout out Pookie, man. My cousin is a good dude. Shout him out. He sent a lot of business my way, word of mouth. Thank you, Pookie. I love you. Appreciate you always, man.
And the crazy thing is, he's saying, he giving all his good words to Pookie. We grew up with Pookie out here in Lancaster, so we've been knowing him since we was little dudes. We played. We played youth football and junior high football together. So yeah,
that's it's a small world.
That's JJ.
That's JJ Richardson. Yeah.
Oh, what's happening, JJ? What's happening? Yeah, we grew up playing ball in Lancaster.
So we all cousins.
Yep.
Oh, okay. What's happening, JJ? What's happening? I ain't seen, bro. Listen, man. When I left South Dallas, bro, I went to Lancaster. So about 8, 9 years old, Ken, 7, 8, somewhere around there. Yeah, so that's how I know, all the folks from Lancaster. So yeah, what's happening, JJ? What's happening?
He know it's FLYKONIC everything. He rock it.
Yeah, he's one of the people who I saw rocking it a lot. So, again, I would see the brand, but I didn't know who was behind it or what was going on because, we all know if you're around Dallas, there's right now, there's 2 brands in Dallas that everybody rocks. You know what I'm saying? So those 2 brands are behind a lot of the stuff you see, especially with high school sports. Now we got a lot of brands going on where people are printing stuff and creating stuff for these high school teams, and both brands are really doing a dope job. And
go ahead and say the name. We're gonna support him too.
Yeah, well, Bambaataa,
YK1K. Say 1K, yes.
So
through him.
Yep.
And so we had a conversation at the shop about supporting each other and support him. He's doing a great thing for the culture. Man, he's great at what he do. He does a lot of the sports shorts and custom print for high school sports. And so does I, and we support each other. And I love what he's doing. It ain't no rivalry or nothing. And just us as fashion designers, entrepreneurs, music artists, we all need to come together because it's enough money out here for all of us.
Right.
Yep. And I'm glad he said that because we talked about that in the shop, man. And there's always false narratives floating around, and a lot of times that can cause, riffraff between people. But we just wanted to make sure that we let that be known that these guys are all working toward one common cause, and that's trying to make sure people have dope stuff to rock. So there's no competition. There's enough money for everybody to get, so you can support all these guys and make sure that you get something dope to rock, because they have a lot of dope clothing out there, man. Especially FLYKONIC. I'm just telling you, like, this dude posts stuff every day, and I'm like, bruh, I don't have that shirt. I got 4 shirts now. It's so many other shirts that I want. I'm in the shop looking at the wall. I'm asking for shirts as I'm walking through the shop.
Feel like a kid in a candy store, huh?
He got shirts that make me want to go buy Dunks, that make me want to go so I can go get this shirt to go with it to do that. I'm just like, man.
He's a one-stop shop. He can get you both.
Hey, come here to get your Dunks.
Oh, I know. I seen that too. So don't even worry. I told you we gonna be talking.
Right. we shipping thank you cards and everything at FLYKONIC.
That's how you gotta do it.
Buy 10 pair of shoes, get 1 free. 90 days savings cash.
I'm so done.
That boy ain't colorblind when it comes to money. I can tell you that. That's for sure.
Agree.
Hey,
the hustle
it ain't about the money,
heavy.
it's about the life.
Fact.
I just want to put the world in my brand.
Hey, man.
Gotta love it.
What? Keep going the way you're going, man, with that energy, because it's infectious, and the fact that you're authentic is gonna go a long way, bro. And like I said, when anybody who comes on our show and who rock with us, we rock with them. So we're gonna continue to share your stuff and support you. And maybe one day we could get you to sponsor us, on this show, and we could throw your logo up there too. You know what I'm saying? So we can put you out there. We can work some things together.
It ain't no one day we can make that happen.
Okay,
sure.
Facts. Right there, for sure.
Definitely need to get those Fiyah Session shirts from you, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
create a dope logo.
We gotta get y'all. Hey, it's about branding, and I love what y'all got going on. So you see how you drinking out that wine cup? We need to have you some wine glasses.
I got. We promoting you. I want to talk about you, because if I start talking about all the stuff I got,
he want to make them for you.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
We don't red cups with y'all logo on it.
See, now you talking my language when you say red.
Because he like to drink. He like to drink.
He like to drink.
Yeah.
You see them hats? Y'all wearing hats. We gonna have y'all logo on the hat.
Hey, I need my hair business on my hat.
I love it. Love it. We want it. We want it all. We want to make all of it happen, for sure.
Y'all got a beautiful thing with this show, man. Keep up the good work. God bless y'all. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Y'all energy, y'all come together perfect.
We appreciate it, man.
I mean, that's because, you know what I'm saying, I let them be, themselves, you know what I mean? They don't let me be myself. No, I'm just messing with y'all.
I thought you was gonna have something real quirky to say. I was waiting.
I think if she could put you in the head like she would.
I can't. He's 5'1".
Patricia?
He's only. I can't.
Listen, man. Listen. One day when I first met her, like, she gave me the biggest hug in the world, bro. Like, we had never met, never talked in the world before. It's like we knew each other from forever. So she's been dope from day one. Ken, same thing. It just kind of flowed naturally, bro. There was no drama, no headaches, no whatever involved in it, man. It just came together like just naturally. And when I met her, I was like, yo, like, Ken, like, we gotta pull her on. You get what I'm saying? Because she was just dope, even from her interview. So, like, it's just been all legit since day one, man. It's like natural. It's like we've been knowing each other forever.
Right, man. I'm just down to earth. I'm just cool, you know?
And she called ugly people ugly, so she ain't mad with calling ugly people ugly. She
mugly.
Mugly. Right. Wow. You are correct. But there's another word that goes with that.
Yeah, we can't say that part.
We can't, we're trying to be nice. But that's our inbox conversation.
All right. Well, like I said, we appreciate you, Brandon, for coming on the show, man. We'll definitely continue to support your brand, man. If you can, wait backstage for us, man, so we can chop it up a little bit after the show. But do you have anything motivational, inspirational you want to lead the audience with?
Say, like I always say, reach for the stars. So if you fall, you land on a cloud. It's that simple. Never stop. Never give up. God do not fail his people.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. We appreciate you, man. Like I said, wait backstage for us, and we gonna chop it up after the show.
Okay, appreciate y'all. God bless.
All right, Brandon Denson, y'all, FLYKONIC.
Yeah, for sure. I dig it.
All right. Well, that was a dope show, dope energy. Like I said again, man, I can't say it enough. Like it's rare that you meet people with that type of energy. And when I tell you it's been like that, and it was like that in person, like that is who he is. He has a light about him. And it's people out there who you meet that, just like he said, this is his purpose. And it shows and it exudes from him because it's his light and it's shining, man. So we need more people like that out there, man, because that positivity is infectious, man. And we got to let people know that, they don't have to be set for a 9 to 5. If you got something that you're passionate about, start working on it in your spare time, and then slowly but surely grow. You know what I'm saying? What you're passionate about until it becomes your paycheck, because you know what I'm saying, that's when your true self will be fully fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? And your true purpose fulfilled when you're doing what you need to be doing in life, passion. And a lot of y'all just gonna be stuck working 9 to 5s and unhappy.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
I like how you put that, Ken. Like, start chipping away at it, start working on it, and eventually it becomes your thing. So because some people think you do have to take that big risk and drop it all, and some people can't do that. They still gotta, keep the roof over their heads while they doing this and that. Right. So that little, just chip away at it, start working on it, and you'll get there.
Yeah, exactly. Build on it slowly. And at one point you're gonna have to take a risk, but if you put in the work and you put in the research and you have the knowledge base behind whatever you're trying to do, when you take that risk, it'll be an educated risk, and you'll be able to make sure that you're successful and get more and more successful as time goes on. So hey, it's out there, y'all. It's enough money out there for everybody to get. So don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because they unhappy and they unwilling to take those risks, because you will have people that are gonna tell you crazy, you dumb, you shouldn't do that. But that's because they scary. You know what I'm saying? And that's scared money don't make money. So
money don't make none. You got to talk is cheap.
Oh, we got another episode with Benji singing.
He always think he can sing.
Oh,
listen here, man. Y'all listen here, man. Y'all let me be Luther Vandross in my own head. You get what I'm saying?
Keep that voice in your head though. Don't let it come out. Keep that in your head.
He just keep doing that.
All right.
Scared money don't make none. So talk is cheap.
Before we get up out of here, don't do it. Before we get up out of here, we got to go around and let everybody know where to find you. So, Miss Patricia, talk to the people.
Hi guys. No, I'm just kidding. What's up? Guys?
He was really about to go white girl on us or something like that.
Hey.
No, I'm on Instagram. That's my Instagram handle right there. At Trisha Michelle _YT. I'm on TikTok at Trisha Michelle. I am on Facebook. Patricia Bynum is my normal. That's the regular there. Then I do have my own business that I do that I'm growing. That so we talk about business and whatnot. My hair business. So
ladies, go get your weave.
Hair by Trisha Michelle. I do it all. So you can get your weaves, your weave hair, your wigs, your braids, your hair color, your own hair, your locks, whatever you need. I'm there. I got it. So, you can follow me there as well if you got hair needs. I mean, somebody's auntie's, mama's, cousin's, brother, uncle need their hair done, and I got you.
You got that miracle grow for them?
I mean, I can get it done. I take care of that hair. You're going to be good.
She's gonna need, some of these women need some of that miracle grow for them.
And we're going to make it happen.
Facts. All right, Benji Banks, the man, the brand, talk to the people.
Man, listen, man. Y'all know, well, y'all can't do much of nothing right now because I'm blocked. You get what I'm saying? All I did was social media world is I posted one of my wine bottles. A dope ad. And you know what Facebook did to me? They blocked your boy. It's all right. Because we take a new route. We on Instagram, BRB4701. We're promoting our cookings, our dinings, the wine, the international brand of wine, the shirts, all of that type of stuff, man. All of it's going, all of it's happening. Just go follow us, check it out. I guarantee you'll see something that you like. If you like wine, which I do, I mean, you should go and do that. And you should go and just book a dinner and a brunch with me because it's going to be popping, you know. And plus, I mean, what'd you say?
I said, I say it all the time. The wine is good.
I mean, it's fire. She's my taste tester, so she
get a bottle like the wine.
So hook it up and
follow my page. I be telling the truth. Oh, which wine is good? But there's a lot of the good. A lot of them is good. So
it's award winning. I'm telling you, we ain't selling you no bootleg stuff. You get what I'm saying? We got the game on lock when it comes to that. But the Dining with Benji experience has been super dope. I just want to shout out a lot of people that have pulled up on me this past week. We did our salmon menu. Now we're going into our burger BLT type menu for this week. So that's going to be super dope. Be on the lookout for all the new stuff that we got coming out. And just go follow your boy. But until then, I can't post. So, and I can't even respond in Messenger right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all just know I'm here. But know this, man. Life is short, man. Go live it. Go do what you need to do. If you need to make your dreams happen, go make them happen, man, because tomorrow's just not promised.
Facts. And y'all already know y'all can follow me at Big Ken's Comedy on IG, Big Ken's Comedy on Twitter, Big Ken's Comedy on Facebook. Y'all can follow the Fiyah Session on all social media platforms. Just type in FIYAH Session on any social media platform. You'll find us. Click like and subscribe. Go to YouTube, click like and subscribe, hit that bell notification. So anytime we have new videos, new content pop up, you'll get a notification so you don't miss out. Y'all, we got dope guests, we got dope topics, more and more coming.
Next week gonna be dope.
Every Tuesday we're live. We're live. So
dope, man.
Comment.
What'd you say, Patricia? Tuesday is the
only place to be, right here.
Place to be. So you heard her. It's the only place to be. So don't play around.
And we're not ugly on this show, so you can't say like
you might hear.
I'm a little bit
singing. Ugly singing.
My singing is ugly, but you was just bopping just a minute ago. So
I mean, sometimes we gotta, I'm gonna support you, but later backstage, I'm gonna be like, Benji, we might need to invest in some
vocal classes. I mean, I understand. I totally understand, and I would listen. Because I get bossed around by both of y'all like all day. It's okay though. Like I got a TikTok because y'all bossed me around and told me to
go. You feel me? And look at you.
See, I'm all right. Now I'm about to switch. It's Facebook getting on my nerves, so I'm gonna just switch everything over.
Or are you in jail?
I'm in jail.
He need to be in jail for them vocals he's singing. Yeah. But anyway.
Dead money don't make none.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. That being said, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all doing this next week. We got another dope interview, another dope topic. We got a lot of stuff going on. So join us. If you all have ideas, if you all have topics that you want us to discuss and you like for us to hear, hey, hit us up, inbox us. We do take those we do take that feedback. We do take those ideas. And
next week gonna be crazy though, because we're gonna hit the real estate market and this new B of A thing. We're gonna bring some dope people on that know what they are talking about. We don't like to throw the guessing game out there. We're gonna give you facts from people in the market, in the space.
Bring your pen and paper.
Yes. I'm ready to take notes. And as I say all the time, we put the medicine in the candy. We're gonna give you something, sweet and entertaining, but we're gonna give you something to take with you that's gonna help you throughout your days. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all tune in with us next week. And in the meantime, y'all hit up the YouTube. Go check out the past videos. We got a lot of content out there that's surely going to entertain you and educate you. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Fiyah Session. Follow us on all social media platforms. Just search Fiyah Session.